I want to do a very simple proof. I hear this from my family members. We can't go high enough to see the curvature. Okay, here's Google Earth. I live in Austin, Texas, so just for my own sake, for reference, I'm going to do a line to kind of show what we should see. You can already see there's curvature, okay? But I'm going to make a point here. So here we are, Oklahoma City to Austin, Texas. It is about 358 miles away. Eye altitude right here, 20.78 miles. So that is where the camera is, essentially. That's where you're floating if you were in a balloon. 20.78 miles, it's 109,000 feet, 718, okay? 109,000. You see the curvature right there. 109,000 feet. I'll put a line in here. Here is 120,000 feet. It's flat. It's not at all what we see from Google Earth. Because Google Earth is following 8 inches per mile squared. In other words, take the mile, if you're 10 miles, times 10 miles, that's squaring it, times 8 inches divided by 12, and that's how many feet of curvature you should see or experience, as we all know. So look at the difference. It's freaking flat. Look at this. It's flat. I drew a line. I dared to draw a line. Just toggle. Look at the difference. Do this for yourself. Come on. 110,000 feet. So actually, the balloon is up another 10,000 feet. So we should see even more curvature. So there you go. Very simple proof. Let's do more of this in the flat earth community because my brother's a freaking idiot. He won't face it. He won't talk about it. He thinks I listen to flat news. He thinks I listen to fake news. So that's his comeback. No, not going to investigate anything. I listen to fake news. Yeah, right.
People started posting on our social media, hey, check out this, flat earth this, flat earth that. And I refused to even click on one of those links. I would delete them. And I even banned people from posting that would put repetitive garbage like the earth is flat. Finally, a researcher that I trust said, hey, Dave, just watch this video. And I watched the video. Then I watched another one. Then I watched another one. And after watching a whole bunch, I said, okay, I'm going to go in and debunk this. And that's the greatest thing a ball believer can do is go in and try to debunk the flat earth. Because if they do it with a rational mind and using the scientific method, they will come out on the other side knowing that we do not live on a spinning ball flying through space at ridiculous speeds in 4 different directions at once, where the stars reset every year to the exact same position. What's really embarrassing is I realized the world was flat and I still believed in NASA. And the only reason for that is because I never looked into NASA. And then someone said to me, you know, you believe NASA's real? And then I realized that I'd never questioned NASA. Somebody said, you believe we went to the moon? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, have you ever looked into it? I'm like, no. And then I looked into it. It took 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all it takes is to see that NASA is horrible at what they do. They're horrible at faking it. They must be doing it on purpose because I could do better and I'm not a graphics person. The funny thing is, you know, the people that believe in NASA, the only reason they believe in NASA is because they haven't actually looked at anything NASA does. NASA is a CGI agency, period. That's it. With all that motion, parallax, you know, stars are supposedly scattered all over the place. And you know, a year later, the stars are in the exact same position they were a year before. That's impossible. That proves that the stars are fixed and rotating above us and we are not moving. There's no other explanation. Wrap your head around it. And that's, you know, that's